Welcome to the Potent Mind, where curiosity meets clarity. Ever feel like your brain has a mind of its own? Here, we explore how attention works, why it drifts, and how to train it back, gently, powerfully, and on purpose. It's not about fixing your mind, but learning to work with it. Let's get started.
The silence between the noise. When that silence envelops you, then the soul can see. Ed Harris playing Beethoven in Copying Beethoven. Again, we're working here to clear a space for you to be more effective with your life. By removing self-doubt and insecurity from the equation, by breaking free of the PVR scripts, by setting values and priorities, and by learning to be more present, you will be able to both put more into and get more out of life. Part of having peace of mind, clarity of thinking, clarity of intent and purpose, is to work with our emotions, to flow with them, extract their messages, consider our reactions to them, and then let them pass through us like a wave. In general, we would like to hang on to positive emotions and let go of negative ones. Emotions are, however, temporary states. We've all seen that ourselves. Neither positive nor negative emotions last very long. There are lots of things that we actually have to do in order to hold on to negative emotions, as you'll see. Unlike emotions, moods are longer lasting. You'll find that when you learn to let go of negative emotions, your moods will be more positive. By extracting the messages your emotions are giving you before you let them go, or they let go of you. By sizing up your emotions in relation to your values and priorities in life, you'll know if you're on your path or not. Your internal guidance system is trying to set you right. Once we're through with an emotion, it's okay to let it go. We actually have to work pretty hard to not let it go. Here are some things we do to hold on. A. We sit or lay alone, obsessing round and round, often trying to figure out why or whose fault, or going back and forth between blaming others and blaming ourselves, even when we can see it's not productive. B. We need to convince ourselves that we're right and that we're better than the other person. C. Pride prevents us from acknowledging our mistake. C, A, and B. D. We don't validate healthy emotions such as sadness, and we validate unhealthy emotions such as depression. E. When angry, we listen to angry music. Try relaxing music instead. Or when sad, we listen to sad music. Try uplifting music instead. F. We close ourselves up to evidence that doesn't fit our gut feeling. Mindfulness training along with understanding your emotions will help you read what's going on for you, extract the meaning of the messages, then recognize when you're done with the emotions so you can take steps to move on. So most of the skills trainings don't come from me. As I've learned and tried to apply these techniques in myself and my patients, I felt that what was missing was the detailed attention to the physical aspects of the emotions and how to classify and understand them so we can connect with and listen to ourself. When I use the term self, it's not in the narcissistic way of being special or unique or more entitled or deserving than anyone else. You and I are living organisms that want to survive, thrive, reproduce, experience pleasure, and avoid pain. For humans, hopefully, we also have higher aspirations, such as helping others or making the world a better place. Understanding and listening clearly to our emotions will make us more effective in these goals. Let's summarize our chart of feelings so far. Anxiety. Rapid heartbeat, tense, shaky, restless, butterflies. Frustration. Tense, stuck, trapped. Depression. Low energy, low motivation, weepy, withdrawn, hopeless, helpless, worthless. Love and compassion. Connecting. Feel like hugging, reaching out, helping. Anger, protest. Feel like lashing out, verbally and or physically. Sadness, loss. Feeling of loss in the heart with tears. Now we'll move on to additional feelings. Surprise. We all know this one. This emotion is meant to alert us to something unexpected. Our eyes open wide, our senses and attention quickly become focused on the novel stimulus. That's all. Disgust. What disgusts you? When you think of something disgusting, where do you feel the disgust in your body? What does your body feel like doing? Disgust helps us reject or push away items that may harm us. It's very physical, isn't it? When we are perceiving accurately, disgust also helps us to survive. Next is shame. Think of a time when you felt embarrassed or ashamed. Perhaps you made a mistake in public or said something foolish. What did you feel like doing? What did your body want to do? Most people describe feeling like hanging their head, avoiding eye contact, disappearing, or hiding. These are the physical sensations, the impulses of the emotion shame. If I asked you to listen to this feeling, to listen to what your body is saying to you, what is it saying to you? We can differentiate between a healthy response and an unhealthy response to the shame. We all experience the shame, physically, the same. A healthy response is to interpret this emotion as, I made a mistake, I did something wrong. If we're under the mistaken belief that we have to prove ourselves, if we're caught up in whether or not we're worthy or adequate, then we interpret the physical sensations and the impulse to hide as meaning, I'm a piece of crap. Here again, the problem is not in the emotion, but in the automatic interpretation and belief. Mind gem number 25. Shame does not mean you're bad.
Thanks for listening to The Potent Mind. If today's episode sparked insight or helped you refocus, consider subscribing and sharing it with someone you care about. For more resources or to connect, visit thepotentmind.com. Until next time, be kind to your mind.